Okay guys, I'm in Taipei City, which is a rarity, and I've got a topic. The topic is parenting and pedophiles. I had a video, okay? I had a video that I put on YouTube. It was like maybe my first time, probably my first and only time recording myself changing my son's diaper. Like when he was small, I was changing his diaper, and I recorded it one time. It was, literally like the first time I did it. I think I just did it because, I knew that in a year or so he wouldn't need diapers anymore, and I wouldn't ever, I might not ever change a diaper for the rest of my life. So it would be nice to have it on video once to show my son, see, when you were a baby, I used to change your diaper even more than your lazy whore of a mom did. So I was video recording. And while I was video recording myself changing his diaper, he began to pee. And while that's scary and all, I also thought it was funny, and I also thought I was very, very lucky, because what are the chances that the only time I record myself changing his diaper is also one of the few times that he decides to pee on me. It's not the only time he's peed on me. He's probably peed on me a good half a dozen times or more, but still. That's I usually have to pay him though, and then and then lie down on the ground and so I was happy. I thought, well, this is a funny video. Here I am, like, changing his diaper. He's lying on the bed, and I'm talking cute to him, and all of a sudden he has to pee, and I'm like, oh shit! And I use my hand to like block the stream of pee, so I'm pretty much just spraying it back on him, And I thought it was a funny video, and I put it up on YouTube, I think, or maybe live video, and it was just like right away the comments were like, pedophile. It's like, you fucking moron. I took the video down, but I was also, I don't know if I should have or not, to be honest. I should have maybe just left it up, because they're just fucking retards. It's like, it's a father changing it. I change his diaper every single day. It's a fucking mundane task that I do. What the fuck does it have to do with people with mental illnesses who rape kids? Like the fact that you even make that logical connection between someone changing a diaper and pedophiles proves that you yourself have something fucking seriously wrong with your head. It's just sad, this world that we live in, where everything's, but there's two sides to every story. On the one hand, you do need to be safe, and you do need to be aware, because it is worse than most people realize. But on the other hand, you can't fucking see like a father just like giving his kid a hug or something and be like, ooh, pedophile. It's like, oh god, kill yourself, please, kill yourself. And seriously, if you're one of the people that left a comment on that video when I put it up like a year or two, I guess it was 2-3 years ago, like, unsubscribe and never fucking talk to me again. Your stupidity just fucking astounds me. And it's like, why is everyone's head so twisted? Like, I remember when I was a teenager, I was like 16 years old, and I remember I was at a friend's house, and a girl, and she had a younger sister, and her younger sister was like young, like 8 or 9 or 10 or I don't know, just young, little kid. And I thought her younger sister was like gorgeous. I wasn't fucking attracted to her, I wasn't fucking sexually attracted, you fucking retards. I just thought, that's a gorgeous child. The same thing as if I'm looking at Brad Pitt and I think, that's a handsome man, or some other guy who's really handsome, like fucking Chris Hemsworth. I like the guy from Hairspray. I've got a man crush on him. That guy? He doesn't do a lot of big movies, but he's the guy from the movie Hairspray, and he's like the host of some kind of dancing show. And I just yesterday I was watching a movie. I was watching in another movie recently where he was playing Prince Charming. Anyways, when I look at a guy like that, I'll say to my wife, she's sitting next to me in the house, I'll be like, that guy's really good looking. And what I'm thinking in my head is, I wish I looked like that, or wouldn't it be fun to look like that? Can you imagine what happens when he walks into a club when he's dressed up? Every fucking girl in the place would just be like, oh, I want that guy. And I'm like, that must be, I'm just thinking about how cool his good looks are. I'm not thinking to myself, I'd like to stick my dick in his bum. Anyway, so I said to my she wasn't my girlfriend, she was just a female friend, but I said to her parents, your daughter, your youngest daughter is amazingly beautiful. You should consider putting her into like modeling or something, magazines or something, and then the father and the mother looked at each other and they exchanged a look, and as soon as they exchanged the look, I understood the look that they were exchanging, and it was like, uh-oh, this guy's, watch out for this guy. Uh-oh, this guy's creepy. And it's just like, what the fuck? I said your kid was good. I complimented your kid's appearance, and now I'm fuck you. And I, like at that time in my life, that was back when I was 15, 16. When I was 15 and 16, I was a hardcore churchgoer, and I was one of the most safest guys on the planet. Like you would, like a castrated monk wouldn't be safer than me. You know what I mean? Like I practiced abstinence. When I was 16 years old, the farthest I'd go with a girl was kissing. Roughly, yeah, pretty much. I was very, very into the whole church scene when I was like 15, 16. And then the girl who in the story, she was a girl I knew from church. So I'm not, like here I am, a church guy, and I'm hanging around with a girl I know from church, and then I just commented to her parents that their younger daughter is very beautiful, and then they're like, oh, a pedophile, and I'm just like, jeez. And I remember, anyways, but it's sad because the world is so that way right now that I can't. I can't even talk about or show things with my own son for fear that I would get that kind of a backlash. Like, for example, if a father's favorite time of the day is like falling asleep with his son in his arms, he couldn't say that, even though it sounds fairly innocent. He couldn't, because there would be a guaranteed pedophile comments. It'd just be like, oh yeah, you like sleeping with your son, eh? That's your favorite part of the day, fucking pervert. Keep right. See, this is so new to me, doing the whole fucking up in the air roads and having to choose lanes and shit. I just hope I'm getting these right, and it doesn't look like I am, because I think I should have went left just then. Yeah, it looks like I fucked up. And it's some YouTube employee decided that a man changing a diaper was fucking R-rated. What the fuck? Yeah. Anyways, yeah. And it's funny because like just 20, 30 years ago, you wouldn't have that problem. Like 20, 30 years ago, you could like, nobody would like bat an eye at it. And it's different cultures too as well. Like if we were in a lot of other countries, like even Asia, even Taiwan, like you could probably put those kind of videos up like on television or whatever, like, and they wouldn't think they wouldn't feel there was any reason to edit out like a 2-3-year-old child's penis or something from TV, because it's a 3-year-old. There's nothing sexual about a 3-year-old's penis. Anyways, that's my anti-paranoia rant. Feel free to leave a comment. And of course the other side of that is, you need to be careful of perverts, because they are everywhere. But going around, accusing people who are being totally natural and normal of being perverts, that's not cool. My good friend Sven Gali in England, his kids were in a play at school, like, school play, school show, whatever, and he pulled out his camera to take pictures of his kids on stage performing, and people are like, you're not allowed to take pictures of kids, you're not allowed to take pictures, like, and as soon as they say that, they're pretty much saying to him, you might be a fucking pedophile, we don't want you taking pictures of the children on stage, because our children also happen to be up there, and we're worried that you might go home and masturbate to our children. It's like, holy fuck. And that's just stupid on so many different levels. First of all, if he really was a pedophile pervert, I'm pretty sure he could find a way to take pictures of the kids without like other people noticing. I'm pretty sure he would have like, I don't know, HD sunglasses. HD video recording sunglasses that people don't know, or you know, like he could have just sat there and recorded the whole thing in full HD and went home and beat off to his heart's desire. Yeah, it's like, and it's his kids up there, and he's like, my kids are up to take a picture of my kids. And he said that there was one woman that was like telling him to stop, and she was so upset by the situation that she looked like she was gonna cry, like she was starting to get like oh, you know how to take pictures of kids, oh, and he's just like, what the fuck, you know? It's just nuts. It's nuts, this world we live in nowadays. And the stupid thing is like in a situation like I said, like if someone's just openly taking the pictures, chances are there's nothing, you know, you could maybe ask, you could maybe like walk out to them and say, excuse me sir, can I, you know, like, what are you taking pictures of? Are those your kids up? You know, can you prove that those are your kids? So, like, they could just ask for, like, you know, his ID or something, or do you have any pictures of your kids in your wallet to prove that they're your kids, or something, you know? Not just tell the guy, don't do it, it's not allowed, you could be a pervert. It's weird. Do you know what almost means, JD? It means you suck.